What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. Today we are installing some more goodies from Steeder. Steeder are actually such a sick guys. I met them at, don't know if you guys remember the video. I went to Festival of Speed and I met them there. And ever since then they've just been sending me a bunch of goodies. I was with them on trade stand, if you've probably seen at Ford Fair. I need to buy the actual, the new Fast Forward magazine, because a lot of people send me pictures of like my car in it, and I've never been in a magazine. I'm pretty cool at that, so I want to see that. And I'd love to have like a feature done in like the Fast Forward magazines one day, hopefully. I tried with the Fiesta before, but I didn't really. I got a bit of a response back, but they never sort of sealed the deal with anything. But I'd love to get either of the cars, or even both, like just a feature, and it would be awesome. That's like a goal of mine. Like I'd love to get in a magazine, but we'll see what we can do. But my car, my RS is in it. There's a picture of my RS there, so I want to buy it and stick it on the old fridge. You know what I mean? But today we've got a new goodie. I had one of these on my actual Fiesta estate. I forgot about that. When I got sent this, I was like, oh, I left that on my Fiesta when I sold it. Oh well. But this one is a lot more better. So what we've got is a Focus RS. I think this is like accelerator pedal spacer. So yeah, I had one of these on my Mark 7 Fiesta, but a lot of people sort of like 3D print them. Whereas with Steeder, they're very much like everything is made to perfection, if that makes sense. Like you see it in the engine mount, you see it on like the battery tie down strap thing, everything is like proper. So obviously this is not plastic. That's a very bad idea, but yeah, lovely bit of metal. It says you only got to undo two 13mm bolts. It's to undo the sensor on the pedal or the plug, undo the 13s, it comes off, you put this in replacement. If you're wondering what one of these does, is it brings up, it's obviously space, so it makes where the pedals are on the like, focus and that, the accelerator is quite low compared to the brake and that. What it does, it just raises it up a bit more, so it's easier for like a heel toe and stuff. People find it a lot more comfortable to drive in. It's more of like so you want like a driver experience, and obviously when you buy a Focus RS, that's what you're going for. I'd assume these work on like the Zetec S as well as not. I'm not sure, that paperwork just says the RS, but I can't see it being much different. So I'm going to put this on mine today. I had it on my Fiesta and it did make a world of difference. It was like a cheap plastic one from somewhere else, but one of these, it'll get the job done. And it'll be good to feel, because it does lack that heel toe experience sometimes. And I'm not good at heel toe, because I always feel like I'm just going to stomp on the brakes and headbutt a wall, but it's good to learn something at the end of the day, and it'd be good if I can get something like that for the Mark 6 as well. But anyway, we're going to get this done. It should be really quick, easy mod. And I like that all their stuff is like made in America. Made in America. America. Alright, let's get this done. I've left my keys indoors, and alright. One moment. Technical difficulties. Aha. Great success. I really need to clean this car. And I'm at Players Sunday, so I do need to get done. Actually, I think this video is going out Sunday, so if it is Sunday, come Players. Like, no, it'll be too late. No. Alright, we've ruined it. We've ruined it. We've ruined the surprise. Alright, let's get. I've got to lie on the floor. Here's my pedal. Ignore that. That's for the this blue light is going to be a pain in the arse. But yeah, that's for the old army tricks. If you look up here, you have 13mm here, and then there's another one. Okay, so I figured it out. So there's a 13mm here, and then up round the back here there's another 13mm. You can't really show it on camera. And then right here there's a push clip. See, I've just unplugged that. That was just on top in there. It's quite hard to show you, but when this comes off, it'll be easy, obviously. And I just realised up here, look, I've still got my little Steeder clutch spring. A lot of guys, when I was at Ford Fair, came on and spoke to me about these, and I let them sit in my car and try it for themselves, and they all said it was worth it. So it's definitely something to keep in mind if you can get something like that. But yeah, I'm going to undo this one here, and then there's one just around here. I've got my finger on it now. It's just hard to show, so I've got to get a ratchet of an extension here just to get it. It's be a little bit of pain, but easy enough done. Well, that hurt a bit, but I got it done. The bottom one I choose this with an extension, and then had to get on the big boy with a short extension to get the top one, because the other one just this was too long, it kept just smashing into stuff. I mean, I could use a deep socket, but I've lost all my deep sockets. So, it's off. So it means it's got the bottom left there, top right there, sensor at the top, and then that plate will literally go over that, so it, look at that, ooh, like warm apple pie. Love that. And then obviously that will be spaced up higher to be more level with the rest of the pedals, and that is what we want. But yeah, it might hurt your hands a bit. I can't like, oh, this sun. But I need to know what to do next to this. It's not that I'm running out of ideas, it's just I don't know what route to go down with. It's bleeding even more now. Because they're so cheap and easy to modify, the Fiesta, I've sort of just like, what do I do to my RS? Like, could do like an engine mount, short shifter, oil cooler, a rear splat, maybe a spoiler lip, wrap it. Obviously it needs the power, I need to book it in for stage 2. But do you know when you're just sort of like, I don't know what to do next? Like, it looks good as it is. I love the wheels. I'm just thinking, what else do I really need? I don't think that's a good thing to think about your cars, to be honest. Like, I love the RS, it's sick. I've always wanted one. But I'm just getting to the point now where I'm like, what else is there to do to it, really? After that stage 2, it's silly money to forge it, which I don't really want to go down. And then I think I might wrap it. Like, I love the blue, but there's so many blue ones out there, you got to make it look a bit different, you know what I mean? A Tiffany blue would look pretty cool. Tiffany blue. I'd Nardo grey it, but you've already got like the Ford sort of have a factory kind of Nardo grey, so don't see how well that would look together. But yeah, I'm just a bit of a crossroads with it at the moment. Bit of a crossroads. So I was sitting there about to give up, and I was like, it's not lining up properly, the threads aren't going far enough into me to be able to get the nut on. I was like, maybe they just sent me a dodgy one. I was putting it on upside down, like the spacer has to go to the same shape as the pedal. I thought it was, it wasn't. But yeah, look, she's in there. And now look at this, watch. Are you ready to see some madness? My cut up hand, look, watch this. That's mad, isn't it? It's only started doing that since I put that spacer on, like, so at least like 10 bar boost going through that pedal. Bit mad. Right, what we're gonna do is we'll go for a little drive, see if we can feel much difference, because no point of fitting something if you can't feel a difference, you know what I mean? Weight, if anything, it's like extra weight, you know, we want weight reduction. So I'm gonna go for a little drive, just up and down the road quick, see how it feels. And then I need to sort out my wheels, because my old forged wheels, I'm just gonna put up for sale. I don't need them, and like, I'd rather have that money to go spend on the project car or the RS. Like, it's like dead weight sitting around, and if I ever need to get them back, because I'll sell, like, if I ever sell the car and need to get them back, I'm pretty sure I could swap these for standards plus cash one way or another. Do you know what I mean? So it's not the end of the world, and I'd much rather have that money sit in my pocket than sitting in my garden wasting away. So I'm going to clean them up, put them for sale, and if anyone watching this video wants to buy like one of them as a spare wheel or the whole set, just shoot me a DM on Instagram, B17Wine. I'm sure we can work something out, because I did put them in a Facebook forum before, and everyone in the forum was like, oh, can I buy just one? Now I don't want to sell one each and then I get to the third one and I can't sell the fourth. So what I want to do is, if you want to buy one because these don't come with a spare wheel, I'm going to say, like, send me a £50 deposit, just so I know you're actually going to buy it and not mug me off, do you know what I mean? Because that way, if I can get 4 £50 deposits, then I'll happily do it. But if I can't get them, I'm not going to bother, because I'll just put myself out of pocket. But let's go for a drive quick, just going to put tools away, and then we'll see if there's much difference. Okay, so my first initial impressions are, you can feel it's a lot more raised up higher, which is good. Like, it feels a bit, it's still a bit just below the brake pedal, but you don't want it too flush with the brake pedal, obviously, in case you actually stamp on that. But there's definitely an improvement. I can't lie, I can't heel toe to save my life, but I can learn. that's what it's all about. But it does feel much better. Even just general driving experience, it feels nicer. But yeah, it's cool. I like it. Definitely rate it. If you want to get one for yourself, I'd recommend it. So I accidentally went on like the Euro version of the website, but it's coming about $37.46. No, 37 euros. So what that equivalent to £1 is probably not far off that. I'm not too sure on the old exchange rates. I don't do that sort of stuff. But yeah, so that is decent money for like a decent little thing. I rate it a lot. It is good. But I'm gonna get the wheels out now, give them a quick wash, and put them up for sale, because I could probably buy a wrap for the money I sell them. I can't lie. I can get a wrap quite a decent price. So this auto stops doing my nothing. Leave me alone, stupid car. Alright, this car is literally an alien, I swear. Just starts and stops itself all the time. But I'm gonna get that done now, and then I'm praying that my my fog surround's gonna be here, because it's at my mate's work, but I've got to drive there. It's about a half-hour drive. I'm like, do I take the Fiesta or do I take the Focus? Focus be nice to cruising, but it costs me like double the amount to get there and back. But I might take the Focus. She needs some loving. So it turns out that when I said it was a 13mm, and I said, oh, it's actually a 10, and I said the paperwork said, yeah, it was actually a 13mm on the paperwork, but it's a 10 in person in case you do buy it. It's just, I believe, because they've never really tried it in the UK. It's a US one, so in the US they probably use 13mm, not 10s. But got the wheels out now. They are pretty filthy. No damage in them already. Some tiny little minute dinks, nothing really major. But luckily for me, well, unluckily as well, because Steve and, well, mainly Jack, that mini guy, does it all the time. Whenever he comes around my house, he steals all my cleaning products. So I had loads of like fallout remover and stuff, and he stole it all. So luckily I found in one of the boxes from Because Race Car Box. They send me a box every month. It's like a monthly package of just random cleaning goods. If you want to grab them for yourself, it's code B17Y, and you get 10% off. I think it's 10%. But so what I found in one of the boxes was this wheel cleaner by Polish Pigs. I'm hoping it's quite good. It says just spray on, leave it for a little bit, and then like jet off. I don't have a jet wash that works, because obviously I said about the tap and that. So I have 2 big buckets of water and a microfiber cloth. So it's only going well, and I've got gloves as well, because some like fallout remover stinks, and I don't want that like sticking to my skin, if that makes sense. Oof. So we're just gonna spray it on now, clean them up a bit, and then put them up for sale. And like I said, if one of you is watching this and you want to buy them for yourself, message me on Instagram, B17Y, and buy a hat, mate. 15 quid. They're actually sick. They're mesh on the back. I love them. All right, let's get these boys cleaned. And that, kids, is how not to clean your wheels. So yeah, they're now up on the old Facebook Marketplace. I've put them up for, like, I've said the price I'm telling people is £750 for the set, or I'm not too sure how much I sell them singly. I'll probably sell them like 200, 175, I don't know, if I get singly. But I need 4 deposits off people if I'm doing singly, because I'm not getting messed about. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know not really much happened, but we've got the one mod done, the RS, finally got a mod. I've got another mod to do the RS, but I literally just, I kind of need someone else with me to do it. But regarding the Fiesta as well, I took it down to Ford, where my mate works, and I'll speak about it more in another video, but let's just say the track did take a toll on the ST without me knowing. But I'll show you that and explain that bit soon enough. And we got a part for the RS that has been missing for a few months now. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that not much really happened and went on, but I got stuff done, and that's what needed to get done. So yeah, if you want to check out any of the part I listed earlier by Steeder, make sure you go check them out. I'll leave them link down below. If you want to grab because race car box, I'm pretty sure it's code B70 for 10% off. And yeah, more to come, lots more stuff. I'm getting a car tomorrow, so yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go. But if you were at Players, and I'll see ya, nice seeing ya. Yeah, I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace. Have a good one, boys.